Out front now, Israeli Major Ben Walhouse. He's the Israel Defense Forces spokesperson. Major, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, what's the latest on the ground right now?
Thank you, Wolf. The situation now is that we have secured the south. We no longer have hundreds of terrorists streaming across the border, trying to kill our civilians. We still have forces that are going house by house, making sure that none of them are left. Hundreds streamed across the border 2 days ago, entered into more than 20 towns and cities. So our forces are still going house by house to make sure that none of them are left. At the same time, as your viewers know, we are undergoing continuous rocket fire into our cities, indiscriminate, and that's the current situation.
So is it true that Israel is now in full control of all of its land at this hour?
Yes, that is correct. We have fortified the border fence on Gaza as well. We have streamed forces down there, and they are working to make sure that the entire south is safe and secure.
Prime Minister Netanyahu, as you well know, said today that the Israeli airstrikes in Gaza, in his words, are only the beginning. Are we looking right now at a ground war here as well?
Well, Hamas's attacks are continuing. The rocket fire is continuous. I'm sitting here in Tel Aviv. At my house in Tel Aviv, my children are continuously going from upstairs down to the basement to the bomb shelter, sirens all throughout Israel. So the IDF has been directed by the government to stop those attacks, and will do what's needed in order to stop those attacks and make sure that Hamas doesn't have the capability to renew them.
So you're clearly leaving open the possibility of a major Israeli ground invasion into Gaza to deal with that.
The IDF has many capabilities, and we're going to deploy them all in order to stop Hamas's ability to keep attacking our civilians.
As you know, Major, Hamas is saying it will start executing the civilian hostages taken from Israel into Gaza and broadcasting it if Israel targets people in Gaza without warning. Will that change Israel's response at all?
Well, that shouldn't surprise anyone. Hamas's war here is a war on civilians. It started with a massacre of women, children, elderly, entire families. They kidnapped tens of families and people and young people, toddlers, elderly women. They're continuously firing rockets at our civilians. And at the same time, they're hiding behind their civilians in Gaza to try and avoid attack from us and cause more civilian casualties. So it's not surprising that they would say something like that. And our priority is to make sure that Hamas cannot carry any of that out and cannot continue attacking us.
Do you believe, Major, that some of the hostages may already be dead?
I don't have the information to give you that now. It's also for operational reasons. But obviously our highest priority is to protect our people at home and also protect those people in Gaza. And that's what our forces are doing in the land, sea, and air.
Major Ben Walhouse, the Israeli Defense Forces spokesperson, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.